Hi guys, welcome to my channel Passion on Paper, where I am majorly a quilling artist, but I also do calligraphy, a bit of knife painting, some DIY crafts and a lot more. You can check my Insta handle for the same. I link it down in the description below. Okay, so today what we'll be doing is combining paper quilling and mandala to make this beautiful artwork which consists of a mandala and a quilled Buddha on it. Now, let's just have a look at all the material we'll be requiring for this. We'll be needing an A3 size sheet, some watercolors, some black markers, Dr. tape, a quilling tool, some glue, a pair of tweezers, then a basic stationery like pencil and an eraser, and then a compass for the mandala. Moving to the quilling part, we'll obviously need some quilling strips. Here I'm using 5 strips of 5 different shades, that is red, cream, orange, brown and black. You can also use 3 strips if you want to. In fact, you can have alternatives to every material that I'm using here. Okay, so we'll begin by sticking a A3 size sheet on a table with the help of a Dr. tape so that we can easily work on it, and also the Dr. tape helps us to get a defined border in the end. For the mandala, we'll begin by making some concentric circles and then dividing them into a section of 4 or 8. These sections will help us bring symmetry to our patterns. Then we'll just make a rough outline of the Buddha or any other thing you want to make. Also, make sure to erase the sections of the circles inside your picture. We will now proceed to the actual things. So here I have 4 pens of different thickness. You can have your alternatives, but make sure that your pen is smudge proof. Not making any pattern on the innermost circle because I want the emphasis to be on the picture. Now, because my inner circle is just black, I wanted my second layer to be a bit on a white side, so I decided to go for these triangles with some checked patterns in them. I'm darkening my second circle because it just looks more attractive and I like my layers to be well differentiated. You can draw any pattern that comes to your mind. Mandala is all about your creativity. It is the most satisfying thing ever. Mandala, according to me, is all about maintaining balance between the blacks and the whites. And now, because there is a lot of white happening in the inner rings, so I would want my outer rings to be a bit on a dark side. So this is the most outermost ring, and now we are done with the mandala. We'll now proceed to the paper quilling part. We'll begin by roughly painting the picture because we don't want any whites to show up from between the coils. We'll make regular tight coils from the brown strips, and from the red and the cream ones, we'll coil them and then pinch the coils from the both sides. Also, there is no fixed number of strips to be used per coil. Here I'm using 1 or half strip per coil, but the number can vary. We'll now begin by pasting our coil on the picture. So I don't directly apply my glue on the picture. Instead, I dip my coil in the glue, I tap to remove the extra, and then I paste it. For the red coils, we'll just press the coil and place them in a horizontal manner on a picture, because if you see, when we place them in a vertical manner, some edges show up which do not look neat. We also have to focus on its facial features, so we'll make a rough sketch of the same. Now for the eyebrows, we'll take a black strip and cut it into smaller pieces. We will now give a slight curve to each of these pieces and then paste it on the eyebrow. Now for the crease line, I'm using the brown strips. Using the same dip, tap and paste technique, I'll paste them onto the eyelids. This may seem very tricky, but all you need is a lot of patience. Similarly, we'll outline the lips with the red strips. For the bindi, all we have to do is make a regular tight coil from the orange strip. So now comes the most important part. We now really need to focus on the direction of each coil we paste. Because unlike painting, we cannot use 2 or 3 shades to create that perfect shade. All we can do is placing our coils in a particular direction to give that perfect texture. For the nose, we'll make 2 concave shaped coils placed opposite to each other. For the neck, we'll place our coils in a little vertical or a slanting manner. For eyes, we'll make a loose coil from half cream strip each and pinch it from the both sides and then place it between our black boundaries. Okay, so now our main work is done, but I wanted my background to be a little more colorful, so I decided to add some color to it. Here I'm using watercolors. You can also use acrylic colors, oil colors, poster colors, or any other color you like. It's all about your creativity. I just wanted to add orange and a little yellow to it. Make sure to not go too close to your mandala, your watercolors may spoil it. Removing the doctor tape is just magical, but make sure that you don't tear up your paper. So this is how it finally turned out. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked the video, and if you did, do subscribe to the channel, do like, share and comment down below.